The second page, you're writing proofs and you're filling in the blanks. So I've already filled in the blanks so you can see it and we can just kind of talk about it. Okay, so your first reason for your statement should always be given. So you should always write what they give you here. And your reason should always be that it's given because that's the information provided for us. We're trying to prove x equals 28. That should always be your last statement, is whatever you're trying to prove. Okay, so we have this picture here to help us. This box right here means that these two angles they add up to be 90 degrees. Well, two angles that add to be 90 degrees are complementary angles. Okay, so we have that the measure of QWT and the measure of TWX equal 90. Well, that's the definition of complementary angles. Okay, QWT is 2x, so we wrote 2x there. TWX is x plus 6, so we wrote x plus 6, so we changed those out. So we substituted in those values for those angles. So that's substitution. Okay, and then to get from this step to this step, we combined 2x and x and got 3x, so we combined like terms. Then we had to get rid of the 6 here to get our 3x by itself, so we subtract 6 from both sides. So that's our subtraction property of equality. Then we divide by 3, and when we do, that's our division property of equality, and we get what we're trying to prove of x equals 28. Okay, so here's our picture to go along with number 10. We're given that E is the midpoint, so the first thing we write is E is the midpoint, and our reason is always first that it's given, the information is given to us. Okay, the definition of a midpoint means that this side is going to be equal to this side. So that's what we write. DE is equal to EF because F is the midpoint. E is the midpoint, not F. Okay, well, we know these are equal, so we're going to put in their values, 6x plus 5 and 8x minus 1. And when we do that, that's called substitution because we substituted in those values. Okay, we went from an 8x to a 2x and no 6x over here, so we subtracted that 6x. That's our subtraction property. Then we had to get that 1. We had to eliminate it, so we add 1 to each side. So it's our addition property of equality, and we get 6 equals 2x. Divide by 2. Our division property means we're dividing by 2, so 3 is going to be the value for x. Then we're given that DE equals 6x plus 5. That's in our picture. DE is 6x plus 5. We're going to substitute in the value of 3 for x. So that's our substitution. And then when we work that out, that's called simplifying. Number 11 says to write a 2-column proof, and you're given that this angle equals this angle. So we have to prove that ABR plus this angle is ABC. Okay, so first we start with our given. We were given that PMN is equal to RBC. That's the statement that they gave us right here. And our reason is that it was given. Okay, well, we know by looking at this picture that ABR plus RBC equals the whole angle of ABC, and that's our angle addition. Well, if PMN is equal to RBC, we can substitute in PMN for RBC, and that's substitution, and this is what we were trying to prove.